Here with senior Kendall Stevens. Kendall, what was last year like? You transferred in from Purdue, you sat out. What was it like practicing every day but not being able to play?
To be honest, I thought it was going to be a lot worse than what it was, just because from what I hear from my other teammates and people growing up in the basketball community. So the biggest thing for me was working out, before and after practices, and being with the other transfers, the twins and Hollis. I think that really helped the transition. The days when obviously you're not playing and you see your teammates on TV. We pushed each other, got each other in the gym to keep working, and I think that's kind of what it takes. I think because not every day you want to work out, especially when you're not playing.
Now last year you were kind of a practice player. You pushed the starters last year. Now that role is going to be kind of reversed, where you have other transfers that are going to push you. What have you seen from the new guys, from Jazz, from Nizre, from Trayshawn? What have you seen from those guys that are going to push you and the other players to become better this year?
Yeah, they all can play, and they all have a high basketball IQ. And I think when you have that, I think like the twins and me and Hollis had, I think they know how to play. They know how to play must-style basketball. And they play winning basketball, make winning plays, and they're competitive. So when you have all that, combined, I think that, they're going to push us just how we pushed the last group, which is kind of what you need in order to maintain winning habits. Yeah.
Now, Coach Muss said you're a versatile player. You can play the 2, the 3, or even if you go small, the 4. Now, have you done much of that playing the 4 yet, or is that something you're still working on?
Yeah, the 4, not really too much here and there, but if the time comes for it, I have no problem. I mean, I know all the plays, so it wouldn't be that too much of an adjustment.
You're known as a good shooter, an outstanding shooter with a lot of range. What else do you bring to the team besides just the shooting?
I just want to bring, more defense, rebounding, being able to score in different ways. I just want to be a guy that, isn't easily stopped and isn't easily deterred. If I'm not scoring on the offensive end, I still want to be in the game, impacting on defense and impacting, rebounding the ball in other ways.
Now, last year the team won the conference, the Mountain West regular season, the Mountain West tournament, made the NCAA tournament for the first time in a decade. Is that something you're looking at repeating again with this group? It's a different group, but something you guys feel you can accomplish again this year? Yeah,
man. I think that seeing, how the other group or the last team played, and the habits that they had, I think that we're definitely building on that, and I think that we're moving in the right direction. We're really expecting to get to the tournament. Obviously, we have to go out there and prove it, but our mindset is we deserve to be there. And the question is, how far can we go, and how much are we willing to sacrifice?
Now, I'm sure that all the success the team had last year, they're going to have a target on their back, so you're going to get everybody's best shot. Does that change your mindset, knowing how you got to play every game?
Yeah, definitely. But at the same time, that's what you want, man. It's a great feeling when you see the stands fill up because they want to see you play, and the atmosphere, getting excited for games when nobody wants to show up or none of the fans show up. It's tough to get going. And I think that the culture that Reno has and the team brought last year and these past couple of years, I think makes it that much easier to go out there and play hard for the fans each day.
Let's talk a little bit about the fans. I mean, last year the crowds, especially down the stretch, were amazing. Now, you were on the bench. Did you feel that excitement? Did you get the goosebumps?
Yeah, yeah, man. My hands started sweating at certain parts of the game. The Twins, I couldn't even sit by the Twins because they never sit down during the game, so I couldn't even see the game. So I had to move over a couple spots. But yeah, man, we all felt it. We all felt wanting to be out there, wanting to win, wanting our guys to do well. And I can tell the fans, man, that they're very passionate, and they know basketball. They know winning basketball. So the atmosphere, a couple of the games, I couldn't even hear myself think sometimes, so it was amazing.
Now, were you wishing last year you were in the starting lineup when Michael Buffer did the
announcing? I know, right?
What was it like when Michael Buffer announced? I mean, that was amazing.
Yeah, man, that was a real smooth and awesome experience. I think he was real classy and just made the game seem so big time. And yeah, man, that was tough not to be out there getting your name called. That was awesome.
Are you going to lobby Coach Musselman to try and get him back for one of your games this year?
Oh, yeah, man. If I got to go into my pocket, I might have to. But, yeah, that's definitely on the agenda.
Thanks, Kendall, and good luck.
Appreciate it, man.